Here's a little breakdown of how I win this 1v2. So you'll notice right now, I am hanging out behind this tree, and I know that there's probably a teammate on my right because that's where the portal came from. I'm just trying to isolate my fight with the Wraith right now. So you'll notice Gibby just dropped a bubble, and so that means now I am taking a 1v2 like head-to-head, and they have cover that they can peek whenever they want. So my thought is I need to grab a little bit more space and figure out how I'm going to take this fight.
Reloading. Arcstar out.
I throw a nade at the bubble because I want the Arcstar to fall into the bubble as soon as it expires, but I didn't time it correctly, so it ends up just blowing up on the outside. So you'll notice I just peeked around the left side of this bone here, and I was taking a isolated 1v1 with the Gibby because I know that the Wraith should probably still be healing. And I get off great damage and I get a new Evo, so I'm just going to back up, take some meds, and hope that my teammate can put in some work while I'm busy. Gibby one shot.
I have no ammo.
So they chucked a nade at my position, which means I need to back up. And I immediately noticed that my teammate backed up in a different direction and he's taking a lot of fire. So I'm going to try and stop them from pushing him by peeking his angle from a safe position. If he dies, there's not a whole lot I can do about that.
I have 4 bullets, I gotta get up.
My teammate just died and I put in good damage on this Wraith. So what does that mean to me? I have an isolated 1v1 with this Gibby, so I just need to make sure that I'm reloaded and ready for it.
Broken enemy shield. Reloading.
Bad guys, let's do this.
He's wraithing.
I'm taking shots.
With Gibby knocked and the Wraith presumably almost at full health right now, I'm going to rush to get this bat inside my body so that I can take my 1v1 with the Wraith.
Need to recharge my shields. I downed an enemy. Throwing Arcstar. Throwing Arcstar.
He's wraithing again, looks like.
So you'll notice I run around a little bit like a chicken with my head cut off here because I'm looking for this Wraith and the audio is being a little sus and I can't really tell what I'm hearing versus where she's at. I just know when I peek this tree and I don't see anybody on the right that she has to still be on the left. Support.
Might be able to get me. I don't think they're pushing.
For this final 1v1, I'm just going to abuse this one tree for cover and try and out-peek and outplay this Wraith. As soon as I get a crack, I'm going to push in with my PK and we'll just see what happens.
Enemy shield. Reloading.
So now I implore you to watch it back and tell me how many times I wasn't abusing some form of cover to make sure that I could outplay my opponent.